Okay, so this first person asked, do affirmations actually work for you?
Well, an affirmation is just a statement about yourself. That's the whole definition. Nothing more complicated than that. But somewhere along the way, everybody decided that that statement has to come out of your own mouth. Standing in the mirror, screaming at yourself, I am wealthy, I am rich, millions rain into my pocket. And then you look at your bank account like, oh shit, I must have just got robbed. Who said that you have to say it to yourself? Matter of fact, watch this.
It's like the universe is conspiring to reach my goals every single day. It's like the universe is conspiring to reach my goals every single day.
What if instead you watched yourself say it? Watched a version of you already living the life of your dreams, and then from there, turn around and make that exact statement. Not hoping it's true, reporting back from the future because it already is. If your future self could advise you on what to do, wouldn't you then know how to get there? Wouldn't your brain believe you? That's technology being a hack to changing your life by changing your brain, and you just watched it happen.
Okay, so why are people's affirmations not working?
Well, your affirmations may not only be falling short of expectations, but worse, they actually backfire on you. So let me tell you why I use what you just saw instead. And then I'll tell you the documented neuroscience behind it that changed the game for me finally. I normally don't dive deep on how things work, but let me put it this way. Doesn't it help you to say no to cigarettes because you know it causes lung cancer, right? So after I got out of the Marines, I made a bunch of money, then I went broke 3 times. I did what most of us do. I read Think and Grow Rich. And that's how I learned about affirmations. So I did all the sleep videos on YouTube. I even bought a sleep headset. I did the 21 days in a row for years. Honestly, I feel like it did change the way I thought, but that's mostly because I paid attention to my self-talk during the whole day. So if we fast forward a few years, I learned way more than that. And then I decided I want to use what I learned to help people. And in my diligence to not mislead anyone with bad teachings, I learned about this danger. So there's a study out of Waterloo. They had people repeat, I am a lovable person. The people who already felt good about themselves, they got a slight bump. But the people who didn't, the ones who actually needed it the most, they felt worse. Worse than the group that said nothing at all. The affirmation didn't just fail, it made them worse than not doing nothing at all. And here's why. Your brain is not a tape recorder, it's a fact checker. So when you say, I am wealthy, and then your bank account says you're not, your brain doesn't just accept it, it argues back. It pulls up the receipts, the overdraft, the car note, the bill that you've been dodging. So you sat there for 21 days straight and you thought you were installing wealth, but you were actually running reps on being broke with extra emotion attached. You were arguing yourself deeper into the exact thing that you're trying to escape from. And that's the danger. Nobody ever tells you that part. So because I use AI to generate my visualization scenes instead of trying to come up with them in my brain, this trick dawned on me, the one I just showed you. It got inspired by the movie Back to the Future. And here's the science that backs it. Your brain processes language as a claim that it can dispute, but it processes imagery almost the same way that it processes real experience. The same neural real estate is used. That's why it doesn't fight back. You're not making a claim that it can check. You're handing it a memory. And there's a layer on top of that. Bandura mapped out where confidence actually comes from. Ranked strongest to weakest. Number 1 is having done the thing that you're trying to do. Dead last, the weakest source on the list is verbal persuasion, which is talking yourself into it. That's what an affirmation is. It's the weakest tool on the list. And that's what everybody's been handing you for like 50 years. So while you're standing in the mirror trying to talk your brain into something that it can dispute, I'm sitting here handing mine footage that it can't argue with.
I am aware of opportunities all around me all the time.
That's the whole difference. That's the hack. It's not your fault. They gave you the weakest tool in the box and then told you it was the secret. Well, technology just handed us the strongest one. So what are you gonna do?